Don't go anywhere, stay tuned. Get ready to take a trip down memory lane. That table can only mean one thing. We're going to be checking out a really weird mystery PlayStation. So on today's episode of Memory Lane, as you can see here, I came across a really weird, bizarre looking PlayStation 1 console. And I really don't know too much about this, but I've had it in my collection for a little while. Came across it at, I believe, a tag sale. And one thing that you might notice is that the case is definitely not the original case. It looks like it's modded. Got really nice PlayStation letters, decals right there. Got the PlayStation emblem still on the case. There is no serial number. There's nothing here to indicate like which model this is. It does appear to have a little bit of damage on the side. And strangely enough, there's a weird expansion box hanging off of this, which I've never seen one of these before. I've read about them. I'm not exactly sure what this is. Apparently it comes off. So it's literally the same color as the case, which is even more bizarre. I'm not sure how coincidental that is. It seems like someone went all out for this PlayStation back in the day, whenever this thing was in its prime. Whatever this is here, it appears to be some sort of mod chip. And it has a serial port on one side, and of course it has the plug that plugs into the PlayStation on the other side. Just so you can see, that's where it plugs into the parallel port. And again, it appears to have some damage on it. But it does appear to be not one of the first model PlayStations that has the yellow, white, and red composites. It appears to be a later model. So I guess we'll plug this back in. Goes in like this. It has a little switch on the side, up and down, so really bizarre. Sometimes you can definitely try to indicate what model it is by the way the laser looks and the way the tray looks right here. I really don't know anything about this PlayStation at all. It's really bizarre. What we'll probably do is we'll hook it up and we'll probably try it out to see exactly what this is. So it's really weird. So what we'll do is we'll meet over by the CRT and let's see if we can get this hooked up. Alright, so here we have our cables that we're using. And basically we're just going to be borrowing a cable from the PS2 and the power cable from the PS1. I'm not going to place it directly in the rug. I have a little magazine right there, B&H. Let's place it on top of that. Definitely will probably stay a lot cooler if we did that. I'm going to hook this up. We do have a few memory cards here. I'm pretty sure that these memory cards are like from way back when I regularly played the PlayStation, and probably one of them might be my wife's memory card. So let's get this hooked up. It looks like we got everything hooked up for the most part. See if you guys can get like a better shot at this thing right here. So that's what it looks like hooked up. And you got that box right there, and the console, the controller, which I'm going to show you. We have a DualShock controller. And let's meet over by the CRT and see exactly what this does. It's really a baffling mystery, so let's check it out. Alright, so we have the camera aimed at the CRT. I turn this on and see exactly what it does, and right away it says start. It's definitely an unusual thing to see on the PlayStation. So rather than booting up normal, it says start. So that's really weird. I don't have a game in there at the moment. I guess we'll insert a game, Thrasher Skate and Destroy. Right now I'm opening the console and popping the game in. See exactly what that does. And right now the disc is loading. And there's a lot of spinning going on here, but I'm not really seeing anything happening on the screen. So I don't know if this console even works or not. Alright, so this is going to be an unusual one. We decided to, instead of recording off the CRT, we're going to be recording directly down here so you guys can see at least what we have going on. Add a little bit more light here. So we're going to be putting in a copy of Thrasher Skate and Destroy into this PlayStation. See exactly what it does. And it comes up with this weird start screen here. I just don't know what to do here. It looks like the disc is spinning. The cool thing about that case, you can actually see through the case. And okay, it looks like the game started. That's really weird. Well, I guess that's not weird. That's what it should be doing, I guess. Yes, the PlayStation does work. We have our microphone right there, so at least you guys can hear the PlayStation.
Oh, that was sick.
Alright, so this game works as intended. I wonder if this can play imports. See if we can grab a Japanese PlayStation game. Got a nice shooter right here, Japanese shooter. And don't ask me how to pronounce that. Einhinder. It's made by Squaresoft. Okay, so if we hit the power button there, we'll take this one out for now. Put it over to the side. And we got the this disc right here. This is a Japanese disc. Pop that one in. And will it play a Japanese game? Let's find out. So Thrasher booted up. Let's find out what this does. Alright, got a Japanese copy right here, and it's still spinning. So it appears that it's not exactly working as I intended it to. So I'm not sure if there's a trick. There is also a switch here. I don't know what this does. So I turned the switch on. And it's still spinning. It's not really doing anything here. So we'll... Whoa, what the hell is this? So there's... appears to be a menu of something right here. Look at this. So I'm not exactly sure... I guess that switch activated this menu. It's really weird. Alright, so it says normal start game with code, select codes. It almost looks like a Game Shark or Action Replay. It says English version 5.03b, and it says Jealous on top or something. This high-speed golden finger. So I guess that's what that might be. That's like what's known as a gold finger. Never actually seen one in action before. So there's a memory card manager right here. And there appears to be nothing in there. And it's weird, you have to hit circle to select your your menu options, almost like in Japan. And these are apparently various different games here that you can cheat in. It almost looks like an action replay or a Game Shark. I don't know if... Let me see here. So you got Tekken 3. What exactly is in Tekken 3? Infinite Power? Start game normal without cheat code. Will the game start? I mean, normally, like on the Sega Saturn, the action replay can play imports. This is apparently a Goldfinger, and the whole case is gold. It matches the Goldfinger. More like yellow. And it has a really cool PlayStation decal on it. And it does not appear to be working with the import. So that is probably a confirmation that this does not play imports. We'll try one more game just to make sure. We'll try, let's see here. Ridge Racer Type 4, Japanese copy. So this, to make absolutely sure that this doesn't play imports, there's nothing wrong with the disc. Pop it in there and start game normal. See if it actually plays. That'd be nice. And you see a lot of spinning going on there, but there's like nothing happening on the screen. So it does look like we don't have much going on here. And more than likely, this thing probably has some sort of weird... So I read about these a while ago. Like, apparently you have to swap the disc out. Like, you have to put an American disc in and swap it out. Like, what the hell's the point? So... let's see if we can put this disc here. I'm not going to try a disc swapping trick, so we're going to turn this on. Let's go through the codes right here to see if I actually have any of these games. I have a lot of games. Blasto, that's a pretty cool game. Destruction Derby 2, Descent. Alright, so I'm going to put these back in the case before they get scratched. That's number one. Got a mystery Duke Nukem game. There's 3 Duke Nukem games on the PlayStation, so we don't even know which one that is. So we definitely need to pick out a game that we have and see if we can actually use the code Grand Theft Auto. I definitely have that game. Impact Racing. I have that on the Sega Saturn. That's actually pretty good. It's incredible how many I do have Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Okay, so which version of Mortal Kombat Trilogy do I have? There's apparently 2 different versions. Let's see if we can go grab that real quick. I know I have it up here somewhere. Here is my copy of Mortal Kombat Trilogy right here. I don't know if it's 1.1 or does it say anywhere in here? So it's this Mortal Kombat Trilogy, and I'm assuming that since this is the greatest hits version, it's probably 1.1. So we'll put the disc in there. we'll go back and let's see, start game with cheat. See if let's see if this actually works. It'd be really weird. I've never actually used a Game Genie or a Game Shark or anything like that on a PlayStation before. You see the console, it's reading the disc, it's booting up. It's a North American game. So we got the all the introductions and crap right here. So let's see if we can skip that. Now I do remember that there is a cheat code for Mortal Kombat. If you go into the option menu, we can actually get there. Let's see if we can bypass this. Alright, let's go to option. Alright, so how do you... Okay, so you have to hold L1, L2, R1, and R2 together with the up button. And that gives you basically this hidden menu right here. One button fatalities. Instant aggressor, normal boss damage, low damage, health recovery. So let's try this out. Actually, let's just turn those off because I don't want the computer guide to actually capitalize on those cheat codes. That's a cheat code that I forever remember. So let's go into this for a second. This is actually working pretty good so far. Alright, so let's choose... It's definitely my favorite Mortal Kombat game of all time. Apparently there is a hacked ROM version of Mortal Kombat Trilogy for the Sega Genesis that you can actually buy a cartridge version of on that AliExpress website, which I was actually looking at. Just gonna go through the game real quick here. And yeah, it's actually looking okay on the Elgato. I don't record too much on the Elgato. I should probably start doing it again. Let's see if sometimes the N64 games look really dark. So let's see if she hits me. Is my health going down? It looks like my health is not being touched at all. So you see here, I'm beating the crap out of her, and she's not able to actually touch me. So this code actually works as intended. Got a flawless victory right there. Nice graphics. So she can hit me all day long and nothing happens. And this looks really great on the CRT, by the way, but unfortunately you guys are seeing the recorded version of it. It still looks good. I'll probably make a separate CRT video of this. Yeah! Oh my god! Look! Oh! Oh my god! It's a brutality. That is insane. I mean, that was definitely disgusting. You had body parts flying all over the place. So this video has turned completely into like not paying attention to that thing at all down there, the modded PlayStation to play in Mortal Kombat Trilogy. So you can definitely see that this game definitely, this console, this mod, is apparently a Goldfinger, and it works the same way as an action replay. Now that was pretty cool, and we'll finish this round up and see if we can wrap this video up here. Alright, so and sometimes the one button touch fatalities do not work. Like in this case right here, you saw that. I was unable to execute it. Yeah, brutality did work. So you have to make sure you're sitting in the right position and make sure you know which button does what. There's babyalities, there's friendship, there's all kinds of weird stuff you can do. And this PlayStation is still kind of weird. I looked into the background story to where this case came from and the decal and all that stuff, and did everything come together with the Goldfinger? Like, what's up with that? I mean, you can definitely cheat. I mean, look at this. My damage is not going anywhere at all. Got a flawless victory here, which is a no-brainer because pretty much this guy cannot touch me because my Goldfinger modification is actually stopping any damage from happening. And what do we got going on here? What the hell is that? It's like a shadow show. Flawless victory. What is this type of fatality? What is that? Oh, it's a friendship. It's really weird. So that is, let's not get too far into this game. We'll save that for another video, but that is the PlayStation right there. That's modded. It's really weird. It has that Goldfinger adapter in it. I've never seen one of those before. And apparently it plays North American games perfectly fine, but still, I would love it to play Japanese games. I have tons of Japanese games. I usually play them in the Japanese PS2, but they appear to not still work on this PlayStation. So mostly that was, I guess, designed for using like Action Replay or GameShark codes on PlayStation North American games. Basically what you just saw a second ago, like on Mortal Kombat Trilogy, you can basically use it to make your health infinite so that you can breeze through the game and not die at all. So that's basically what that appears to be designed for. And it's a pretty cool mod case. It does have some damage on the side. However, it still works. Nowadays, you definitely won't see a modern gaming console with damage that still works. So if you enjoyed this episode of Memory Lane, and if you enjoyed that mystery PlayStation, definitely bizarre, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and comment down below and let me know what you think of that PlayStation down there.